Today, we will discuss tips on how to live longer and what do blue zones offer. This is a topic for the ages.
Absolutely, it is. Definitely. So, Namita, discussing blue zones, there's a very interesting new series on Netflix called Live to 100 Secrets of the Blue Zones. And it's by American author Dan Bittner. I don't know how to pronounce that name, so sorry. Who's been studying the blue zones for years and like longevity of life and stuff. Now, blue zones, for the people who didn't know much, and I didn't know earlier, are areas around the world where people live exceptionally long lives on an average. Like we're talking about the maximum number of 100-year-olds living there and stuff. Now, I haven't seen this series. Have you seen it, Namita?
No, I'm not, but I really don't want to live to 100 years.
Very interesting. But I've been reading some Japanese literature and finding some interesting Eastern philosophies. Now, did you know there's an island in Japan, Okinawa, where 68% of the people live to be 100 years old? Now, obviously, this is one of the blue zones of the world.
Are they like living or they like living, living their life?
Living. So I would love to be 100 to be able to live a full life.
Yeah, live a full life.
Yes.
Yeah, not like just not like touching a number, no matter how. Yeah.
No, absolutely. But this is the blue zone I kind of read about and researched their philosophy. And it's so amazing because the philosophy is so simple. But for most of us, we're just caught up in the rat race. It's so much harder to follow. Like since the beginning of time, we've all been caught up with wanting to live longer. But even today, after hundreds of years and billions of dollars spent on research and studies, we find it so difficult to follow the footsteps of the past and embrace the lifestyles that can help us live longer, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. And, Simrit, I think we are more caught up on how to make more money, look younger, or rather live a longer life, and trying to impress people, compare our lives with each other's. It's like this is what we are living for instead of a longer life. And
Exactly.
no, I think we should try to slow down and embrace the simple life and appreciate all that we have.
And it seems like you're already going over the Japanese techniques that we're talking about, right? The fact is, what you said is really important. I don't want to live to 100 if it's just touching a milestone. I want to live life to the full. Instead of concentrating on the number 100 or living longer, let's live each day to the fullest. But how do we do that? How do we do that without being so caught up in like getting older while we're wanting to spend our lives, right? So one of the tips in this, tip number 1, is a very simple one. It's really simple. It's called hara hachibu. This means to stop eating after you're 80% full. Many of us have started eating till, I could, because we get big portions, we make a lot of food, we don't want to waste. And we don't take time over our meals. So we eat like it's convenient. Oh my God, I'm hungry, I gotta eat. So you stuff yourself with food. We eat in front of the TV. We don't take time to relish, enjoy our food. We don't invest in our food. In the bargain, we overeat so much, and that's where obesity comes from. We also don't end up eating a nutritious diet. Consuming a balanced diet that includes plenty of fruits, vegetables, whole grains, lean proteins, and healthy fats can contribute to longevity of life. And the fad diets don't work, guys. Eat slowly so the stomach can inform the brain that it's full. And like the Japanese, hara hachibu, eat slowly and eat till, you know what, I'm comfortable. I can still go for a long walk. Not that, oh my God, I'm so stuffed, I have to open my pants. No. And the Japanese eat a lot of food, fish, and sip a lot of tea. This is supposed to be one of the reasons for their long lives.
Well, wow, maybe. Well, for me, the tip number 2 is one of the most important ones and a very popular notion lately, Simrit. It is the philosophy of ikigai. I don't know if I'm right pronunciating this word.
Ikigai. That's right, yeah. Ikigai.
The simplest way the simplest way to explain this is to have a purpose in life. It is a reason for you to wake up in the morning, and that reason it can be like very simple. It could be just waking up to cook a breakfast for your family, or what are your plans, or it could be go for a walk or go for your workout. I feel appreciating the day-to-day pleasures the simple pleasures that come across, and maintaining a sense of responsibility, and that keep the mind and the body active. And in the modern world, the one we live in, we can translate ikigai to find work and a career that gives you satisfaction and pleasure. So not necessarily means like more wealth, but it's about design your own ideal work style, or creating your strong social connections at work. Or it could be like a healthy work life balance, which is the most important one, and pursue your career dream, not like going for a rat race. And just because you have to mint money, you can be you're doing mundane job and you're so tired end of the day. You say, oh my God. In the morning you get up, oh my God, office jana hai, that kind of feeling. Oh no,
my job,
so,
my work.
yeah, oh
That's
my
not
God.
good.
Yeah. It's just about enjoy your work.
No, it is. It really is an important tip, because like finding a purpose in life, like it could be anything. When you wake up in the morning, oh yeah, I have these things to do. This is my purpose for today. The purpose doesn't have to be very big. It has to be, like you said, small things of life. Another great tip from the Japanese is called wabi sabi.
I like the names.
Wabi sabi. It's not like wasabi, which I also like. It's wabi sabi. It means to find beauty in imperfections. So, taking inspiration from Buddhist teachings, or the three marks of existence: emptiness, suffering, and impermanence, wabi sabi encourages us to recognize the beauty in simplicity, authenticity, and imperfections. Now, I took a writing course some time ago, and I was discussing this recently with my cousin. And it said that, when you write a character, don't ever write it like a perfect man, a perfect woman, a perfect character. That's not real life. Imperfections are part of life. And this is something of great interest to me personally. Have you scrolled down Instagram lately, Namita? Have you seen it, especially after the holiday season? Have you?
Yeah.
Oh, so what do you see?
Yeah, all dazzle up, party pictures and blah blah. And
perfect faces. Not a hair out of place.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Entering into New Year. Oh my God! Like, okay, yes, I saw that.
Yeah, perfect clothes, perfect backdrop, perfect scene, perfect holiday. Oh my God. Now let's pull up some childhood pictures. Like, look at these. My face is smudged in one, and we're like crying in one. Hair is messy. We're fighting about something, and we remember that when we took this picture, me and my brother were yelling at each other, but we were happy and less stressed, about what the world thought about us, because these photographs were for us. Yeah. They were not for public viewing. They were for us. And these imperfections made life beautiful. It makes beauty. Yeah. These beauty filters are making everyone else less beautiful, less authentic. They look like a mold, like clones of each other. So to live longer, embrace imperfections and authenticity. Life is not perfect, guys. Once we accept this, we can move on to being more happy and living longer. Absolutely. Simrit, that's very true. And now, one of the important tips which we all know about is the stress. Oh, it's like it is the one of the most important one. Everything is connected to that. What I feel is reduce and manage the stress in your life. And it's here, it's here. It's not about this and that, but if here you're sorted, maybe it's chronic stress, all the negative feelings, and it's that all impacts your health and your lifespan. So it's just, you have to find out a way to de-stress yourself. There could be, the practices, right. Mindful practices, I would say, engaging in relaxation techniques or seeking support from the loved ones, or do what you like, what can de-stress you, no matter what it is, how silly or how funny it is. I have seen in Simrit in India as well, like people, take gardening gardening is something which they like to do. And I have seen beautiful gardens. One of the things. Yes. And that's one of the things that Okinawa does as well. Everybody gardens there. Yes. So I have seen people, they're busy. The gardens are blooming with amazing flowers, and like, how do they do it? All the time they would be doing something in their cleaning and something, and it's very addictive to them. They look forward to do that. The moment even they would go to somebody else's garden, they would point it out. Oh, this is like, they would just want to do it right there, because it just
brings them back to life. Like, this is what I want to do. This is what makes me feel happy. You spend time in the outdoors, which is known as stress buster, and you work with your hands again. And it's a great way to release stress. And then eventually you learn patience to wait for what you have sowed, whether it's plants or flowers or vegetables. So this is teaching you one of the life lesson. And gardening is a great way to reduce daily stresses. But you can find out your own way to go for, for your stress buster. It could be a nature walk, listening to music, as I said, and switch. But you need to switch off your phone and get out of these whole technology. It could be anything, meditate, anything that you like.
Another way, of life followed in most flow zones is what the Japanese called Maui. It's moi. And one of their longevity traditions. These are social support groups that start in childhood and extend to the hundreds or the 90s, whatever. So you have the same set of people that you're leaning on for, so long, for your entire lives. The term originated hundreds of years ago as a mean of villages' financial support system. So if somebody wanted to get something, resources were pooled and the projects were picked up or whatever. Now, if an individual needed capital to buy land or take care of an emergency or was sick, the only way was to pool the money and to socially lean on each other. Today, this idea has even become more and more so a social support network, a cultural tradition for built-in companionships. Maintaining a socially active and strong social connections is associated with longevity of life, which is why these old age homes, sometimes if they're done very well, retirement communities, people live longer. They actually live longer than living alone. So it's great.
Yes, absolutely, Simrit. This is amazing. Learning about these zones and learning about how to live longer. Wow, it's amazing. So the takeaway today is be mindful what you do in your life. Have a purpose in life. Embrace imperfections and learn to find the ways to de-stress yourself, to self-regulate yourself, be it being with social with people or reading a book or whatever, I would say. And, being with your friends and family. So find out your way which could help you.
And like you said earlier, which is a big takeaway, is don't count the number of years you've gone around the live life where you are enjoying every minute.
Yes.
And try to calm yourself down. So that's all on Talk to Us today. But we look forward to hearing from you all. So if there's anything that you guys liked about our show today or like this topic that we talked about, do let us know in the comment section below or email us at hello@talktoustoday.com and let your friends know where to find us.
Yes, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button and hit the bell icon to stay notified of our new videos every Friday at 6 p.m. Thanks for joining us on Talk to Us Today. Remember to talk about Talk to Us Today. Keep smiling. Keep laughing.
And keep talking.
Yeah.
See you guys next Friday. Bye.